Google Friend Connect is one of those strange sidebar things. It's like, okay, I have it, but what function or what is the benefit of having this over here on my sidebar? Your sidebar is this area over here. Okay, and it's the same on all of your posts and all your pages. It's stuff you want to feature and have in front of everyone. Well, I have my Google Friend Connect down here a ways right now. It allows for people to join your site. It allows for people, it's kind of like a guest book saying, hey, I was here. It's kind of a stamp of approval. It's a way also other people can find you. So if they're like, oh, I've seen that person before, what's her name? Or, you can click on someone's face and information about them comes up. So you have your profile, you have links to some of your other channels and social media, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. People will follow you back to your blog sometimes this way. Mostly for us, we see it as social credibility. If someone comes to your blog and you've got Google Friend Connect and you have just a couple people, they'll assume that you're just getting started, you're new to blogging and this and that. It doesn't really help your credibility. But the nice thing about being in the tribe community is this is one area that we can really, really help each other out. Think about it. If we have 80 plus people, which is going to soon to be into the hundreds here very soon, and we're all taking the time and effort just because you would like everyone to do the same thing for you, is going through and joining everyone's Google Friend Connect. Think how quickly those are going to build out. If people drop by now your blog and see 80, 100 people in there, they're thinking, wow, there's a lot of people that really regard the content or this person enough to come by. Because you saw how many page views I have, and I still, out of those thousands, of people, I only have 228. When you say only 220, but when you think about 33,000 page views and all those unique visitors, there's not many people signing this. So if you're just starting out and all of a sudden you have 80 people, people are going to assume that you've had thousands and thousands of page views also. So this is one way that we can really help each other out as a tribe is joining their Friend Connect. And it's very simple to create. We go to google.com/friend connect, and right here you have a dashboard area to create everything. So add the members gadget. There are some cool things that you can add to it if you want to really get in here and play around with it. I mean, I'm using it in a very basic form, but many of you that maybe have added or joined my Google Friend Connect notice that I actually ask a question and I've had people answer it. So you're trying to engage people in a dialogue, but you can customize this to your own colors and likes, and then you just click this and generate the code. So here's your code. You just come in here and just do Control A on a PC. You're just selecting all, and then you can do Control C to copy or right click, copy. You take that code back to your blog. Now before I go back, I want to show you a few other things here, but it's really that simple. You can customize what it looks like here. I added a question, so you can specify the question you'd like to ask your members. Remember, their responses appear on their profile, so I can go through and see if people had asked me this. And I don't remember how I stumbled upon this. I think maybe someone else did it when I joined theirs. And the presentation is on join and poll. Looks like there's different options with that, but I just asked, are you a member of a blogging alliance or a tribe? Because I want people to think, no, what is that? And then I've got stuff like that all over my blog. They might like, oh, there's something about that. Maybe I can learn about it there. So that's what I've done. Try to come up with your own questions to be unique, but it's definitely an idea. You just play around. I don't know about the newsletter function or AdSense, but you can come in here and play around with it. Looks like ask visitors to subscribe immediately after they sign in. Maybe there's a way that you can get people to subscribe to a newsletter type service. If you know more about this, if you can post some information in the community, in the group on blogging, then we can all learn from you. I mean, that's the thing, is I'm not an expert on all these things. I've learned a little bit at a time, taken the notes, gone and done it, and kind of forgotten it. So I've actually had to kind of relearn all of this to teach you. But many of you may know more details on many of these things than I do. So you can help the community by sharing your knowledge too. So just go through all of this, check out the settings, and then all you have to do when we are adding things to our sidebar area is we go to widgets. Widgets are like plugins. It's another software type of piece of the pie. A lot of times when you're going to find a specific widget that will help you over here, a lot of times on WordPress.org, it's actually called a plugin, but it's for your widgets area, which is your sidebar area. Okay, I know it's a little bit confusing. Plugins will tend to be used in different places around your blog. So over here in your sidebar area, you want to drag a text box from the middle area, and you just put it in right here. And then you take that code that you just grabbed, and then you paste it in. And then you save it. And then you cross your fingers that it all works out and there's no glitchy, weird problems. So let's go to the blog. Now, I'm telling you, a lot of times there are glitchy, weird problems, and they shake out sometimes, or you just go into the community and say, help, what is going on here? I followed the directions and it's not working.